You know what sound that is, folks. You betcha it's another ElkWorks Noon Whistle. I'm Chris Trottier, and on location,
John Anzalone. Yeah, we are at the Elkhorn Area High School. We are with Mr. Thomas, and I'm not going to explain anything about this, but he is.
welcome, Michael.
How's it going?
Good, good.
Very good. So at the Elkhorn Area High School, we put in a machine shop back in 2016, added a lot of cool equipment. We're very fortunate to get some high-tech, basically industry standard tools, machines, and we're actually giving a lot of training that manufacturers and companies around the area are in desperate need of. That's how I ended up becoming part of the program here. I was in industry looking to hire some people, and I could never find anybody. Any skills in welding, manufacturing, machining were just very, very hard to come by in Walworth County. So I talked to the programs at the high schools and Gateway Tech College, and was kind of inquiring as to what was being taught out there, and a lack of it kind of appeared. And when we decided to get the program put in here, I decided to help be part of it. And then, long story short, after it was all said and done, I came on board and helped become a permanent part of the program, and I'm very fortunate and happy to do so.
Chris,
I
know that Mr. Thomas is a rock star, and we're lucky to have him here at EAHS. And yeah, we're hoping to dive into and walk around, talk to some of the students, and see what they're doing.
Yeah, I think that's great. And let's, Michael, so let's talk a little bit. I do remember the question when somebody asked you, have you ever thought about being a teacher? And obviously that has been a great decision for everybody. But talk a little bit about where you're going with the program. I know we got some things in the hopper. You're looking to sell some equipment and buy some new equipment. You want to talk about why that is before we go mobile?
Yeah, so the equipment we've got are Haas machines. They're very, very robust for what we're doing. They're not the only machines out there, but they offer really good educational programs. I'm looking to add more CNC technology and more modern tech to the equipment list here. So we're trying to acquire a newer CNC machine that has a fourth axis on it and try to get some education going in another realm that we don't right now have the ability to do. So it's just another step forward. And then the plan down the road after that is to end up getting into a little bit of robotics and have some automatic loading going on of the machines with a robotic arm. To do that, we're going to offload a couple of manual machines, but it's still important and to me very critical that they learn how to use the manual equipment, Bridgeport machines, manual lathes. So we're kind of working towards getting more modernized, but it's a process. It's going to take some time, and any help we can get along that way. We're going to try and do some certifications. We give certifications in measuring, and those are industry standard Starrett, Snap-on certifications by NC3. Those are very valuable. Employers look for that. I used to look for that when I was in industry. So the kids have something really good to take away with them. Anything we can do to give them certifications and training that they can carry and become more marketable is the goal. And honestly, you can make a lot of money doing this kind of work. And a 4-year plan is great if you've got one, but if you don't, and you don't really manage that plan correctly, you could end up with nothing but college debt. And in these programs, a lot of times the companies, they take the risk. They train you, they pay you for your schooling, they give you on-the-job training, and you get a chance in these classes just to kind of see what that's all about. And it gives people that stepping stone to kind of figure their way. I think it's a great thing that people get exposed to this at a young age. It used to be you'd find a job and you'd go see if you liked it. Now you can literally train and have experience before you even think about making a decision for sure what you want to do, and that's a real plus. It puts kids at less risk and gets them, I think, where they're going to be happier and really.
Well, I can honestly say, John, and I'm sure you've heard this, if a kid takes Mike Thomas's classes, industry will hire them.
So true. So true.
And true. Yeah. So no, super exciting stuff. I think it's a great opportunity right now for you guys to go mobile. I'll keep talking a little bit about Mike's program while you're moving to your location. So just keep.
Well, since we touched on the measuring certifications, let's talk about the measuring certifications, and I'll have a couple of our students show you some of the kit that we have, some of the things they learn how to measure, and actually some of the certifications they can acquire.
All right, sounds good.
All right, here we go.
Okay, you guys are up.
Where do you want me? Over here?
Yeah.
All right, we're spinning. We're spinning.
Look at that, huh?
Here we are.
Like a Dead or Alive song. You spin me right round.
All right, we're gonna see how this goes. But
All right, is he ready?
checking out measuring here.
We have a student. There he is.
Who do we have? Blake. We got Blake here today. Wave to everybody, Blake.
How you doing, Blake?
So when we started this program, I've done a lot of quality control in industry, so I know it's a very important part of manufacturing. It's also a very highly sought after job in its own right. Part of the machining and manufacturing system is just making sure you can make good parts, check good parts. So these certifications that they earn, they actually get certificates and diplomas for passing each section. For the tools that we have here, we've got a lot of really good quality snap-on tools. So they learn how to do the measurements. If you want to show them how we've got the different tools and explain maybe what those tools are.
Calibrate on, you want to make sure that the dial is at 0 and it's fully closed. You just open it up. This will be a 1-inch plug. So you measure it on this side of the textures. Just put it in, and this one lines up. It's good. This electric one, it's also measured with the yellow. This one's at the 0 when it's closed.
Look at that.
And then in the upper level classes, machining 2, they also start to learn how to do micrometers. So they get a certification in micrometer measurements as well. We offer tape measures, and essentially they can walk out of here being certified in 5 or 6 different areas of quality control and get diplomas and certifications that they can keep and take with them, download these, put them with a portfolio. Even if you're going to college or going to any other program that you're going to look into, these certifications carry a lot of weight, and it's good to have something at your age, to take with you. You don't have a lot of things to build in that resume yet.
At their age or Chris's age?
Either one, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. It's nice being the youngest
How about
guy
Blake?
in here, besides Lane.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, we're moving along here.
Yeah, John, it's probably better that you and Mike speak. The student was a little quiet, so just so you know.
Okay, we'll ask them. Make sure they speak loud. Let's use our outside voices inside today. Don't tell them that.
Look at this. I love seeing females in manufacturing. They could get hired tomorrow.
These are a couple rock stars here. They actually end up doing most of the hard work and really good work. They end up doing it really well. So what they're going to show you how to do is we're working on a tic-tac-toe board, and we're going to make some little markers that go on the boards, and we're just basically doing the X side of the coin right now. So if you want to show them how you load that and explain what you're doing as you go.
So we start off with this little coin, just set it in here.
I'm not going to get this, I just want to see.
All right, hold on. I'm going to move around here so I'm on the right side so we can see this here.
Oh, that's a good one. There you go, John.
Just tighten that up, and then not too tight, but so you can close it, and then you hit memory, reset, cycle start, and then you can use this machine for more intricate designs because it's not as heavy duty as the big mills.
Could you hear that, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was gonna ask Mike a quick question.
You want Mike a quick question?
Yeah. So Mike, that digital board where they punch in the code, that can go from the Haas machine to that, is that a mini mill? Is that what you have running there?
Yeah, these are all Haas machines here, but the codes that are running are almost exactly the same as most other machines like Fanuc. There's a lot of similarities. Basically, the hardware might be a little different from company to company, but there's kind of an industry standard on most of the coding.
Got it. Okay. Great. That's awesome.
To get the finished product out of here, I think.
All right. Well, the cool thing is as you think about this, oh, look at that. There it is. Boom. That's an X.
All right, we're moving on to the next station.
Man, this is super exciting.
It is. We're moving and shaking here.
Yeah. Well, especially the last part.
So here is a project table of just some projects that we've made in the past, things that they've worked on in this class and other classes. A lot of stuff here, some pretty intricate stuff. Some of what we did in this trimester is we made some drink coasters with the Elk logo on it. And then they had options to kind of change it around, make it whatever they want.
Wow, it's super cool.
Over the years, I've had some students customize it to be particular things. This happens to be someone made me a Demon coaster for my Dodge Demon because they thought it was cool. And then we make chess sets. So the chess sets are pretty crazy. This chess set here happens to be an automotive-based chess set. So all the parts had automotive theme to them. Spark plugs, wrenches, piston and connecting rod assemblies, little nitrous NOS bottle. So this was an idea somebody had last year, and it was pretty cool. They definitely really got into it, and it's a lot of work, but it's well worth it, and it's something they're going to have forever. Every student makes their own whole chess set and gets to keep it, take it home with them.
And I do see, if I'm not mistaken, lightsabers.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. The force is strong with this one.
That happens to be Luke Skywalker's lightsabers.
Oh man, I love it.
And
love it.
It's made to a T, to the blueprint of Luke's.
I would say that's true.
Hey, real quick, you guys want to say anything? How do you feel about this class? I'm going to switch over to Carter here.
Carter.
All right.
What's up? I'm Carter. My favorite part that I probably made was the salt shaker. I made one for my mom and my dad. That's probably my favorite project that I made.
Nice.
All right. Who we got over here?
I'm Jaden. My favorite project I probably made, I made a coin somewhat like this.
Nice.
TRX logo on it.
And they can turn them into keychains,
Super cool.
dog license tags, all that good stuff.
One more. Let's flip over to Luke Skywalker over here. See what his favorite one is.
There he is.
My favorite project, we're not done with it yet, but we're making tic-tac-toe boards right now. So I'm really excited to finish that.
Would you recommend this class to other people?
I would.
All right. There you go. 10 stars. We're moving on to the next one, Chris.
All right. I love it. I love it. Put it on Yelp.
All right. Not sure we got here, but Mr. Tom's going to let us know.
So we're working on actually a special surprise for you guys here. So this happens to be a Haas CNC mill, and everybody's ran this a little bit, and we made a special program for you guys as a commemorative and a thank you for coming over here and checking this out. What I want to show you is we made you guys some keychains.
Woo!
Look at that. There you
Logo
go.
of your,
Hello.
your little YouTube channel on there.
I love it.
So
That is
ElkWorks
awesome.
Noon Whistle. So we did this pretty quickly, literally just in an hour yesterday. They were able to program and get this. So what I'll do is I'll have Ben here load one up.
There's Ben.
Show you how it starts.
There's Ben.
Ben's going to show us what's going on here. Ben, you got to look at the camera, buddy. See
Man, that is.
Come on.
You guys are opposites. There's a lot of hair on one side.
All right, Ben's going to work here, Chris.
Come on, Ben.
Can you hear him?
Barely. Talk a little louder, Ben. Outside voice.
You're going to use your key handle to
There you go.
stock where you can load your keys. Just like that. And then you shut your doors. You want to make sure they're aligned correctly, or else you're going to have to pop up that your door's open. Then you're wanting to hit memory, reset, and then cycle start. And that's all you have to do, and the machine does it for you.
We've also
John,
got mounted in the machine so you can watch what's going on up top.
look at that. John, how did you get inside that machine to go on that TV?
Yeah.
Can you see the TV pretty good?
I see it great.
Hey, those keychains were a nice surprise.
Nice surprise. Yeah, I like it.
So as it runs, it's essentially following the code that one of the students made yesterday. One of my students in the second hour did this. Let me show it to you on the computer.
Oh man, you're getting your steps in here, Johnny.
So the the software that the students learn to use right now is Inventor and Fusion 360, which is an industry standard type of software for programming. I'm going to push play on it so you can kind of see, but essentially the student created a logo. We just found the microphone design online, shrank it down, put it onto a solid model, and then we made the code with the tool path, the tool numbers for our machine. And then the process is whatever happens on here, we translate those codes to the machine, and they load it with a USB stick to the machine, and it runs. So if you watch the screen here, it's going to essentially emulate the origins of the program.
Look at that.
This is pretty amazing in here, Chris, and it's pretty amazing to see how interested the kids are and how excited they are just to get their hands on this and the stuff they're learning.
Well, you know what else I was thinking about, John, is, Mike mentioned using Fusion 360. They're also using that across the hall in freshman level engineering classes and Project Lead the Way. So you see how this all kind of is a systemic approach to being all our kids being future ready.
Absolutely. I mean, all the steps that they learn, all the different things that they can apply, these are literally things that most people don't get to do even in CNC jobs for quite a while. Like, you got to actually prove your worth before you're just tossed into making programs. And I've got students just whipping out programs in a class period from start to finish and getting it ran in the machine, setting up tools, all that.
It's amazing. That's amazing.
It's pretty amazing to see all the kids walk in this morning, sit down, and it was like they were ready to go. They were walking over the machines. They were cleaning stuff, getting stuff ready. And just seemed really, really excited to dig in and show everybody their projects.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Any other sites you want to see here?
Are we going to see any more?
Yeah, let's take a look at some of the manual machines. I've got some students.
Please do. Let's keep this going.
Out in the shop outside here.
Now that Mike's ahead of me, I think he's more excited than everybody else.
He always is. That's why he's a great teacher, and that's why we hired him. Right?
It's contagious in here.
I mean,
it's contagious.
Hey, I live it and breathe it.
Yeah, yes, you do.
So here's a manual lathe. Alex, you want to show them what's going on?
Got to speak louder, cuz.
How's it going?
Good. How are you, sir?
All right. So right here we have a manual lathe.
John, have Mike talk through it.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to hear in here right now. Just a lot of machines running, but
Well, that's all right.
the manual lathe and kind of the setup you need to do to get it going, and some of the settings and stuff that he needs to do before he can start working.
That's amazing.
Right here we have So he's going to do some cuts right now.
All right. Is he making a Noon Whistle statue?
Say that. So is that a profile cut, you said? Profile tool.
Nice.
Yes, they have different geometries, so they all do different operations. Some of them cross over, but for the most part, each tool's got a special purpose. We've got, up on the screens here, we've got a lot of technology and a lot of computers all around the shop. So if they need a refresher, if they want to look at a video on how to do something, we can pull it right up here at the machines.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
this
amazing.
place is awesome.
Yeah, what a user-friendly place. Yeah, that I think it was great for people to see, a student and use that Kent lathe. It's just hard to hear him explain because of the noise. So just a heads up.
Yeah, the noise gets hard, but you can kind of see behind us.
Yeah, there's the bridge ports. Look at that.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. We could probably spend hours in here going through everything and everybody showing some things. I'm going to show, we got one more student that's on, what do we call it?
It's a tic-tac-toe board.
They made a tic-tac-toe board on the milling machine, is that correct?
Yep.
All right, we're going to milling machine, then we're done. We got to just show one more.
You have to.
All right, so tic-tac board to cut these lines into the piece. We already got the holes drilled, but
Look at that.
Some real work being done here, Chris. We got real people doing real work.
You talk about, I mean, if you're a citizen, if you're a constituent, if you're around, whoever it is going to see this video, if you don't think schools are preparing kids for the future, come right here because it's happening right now. As Speaker Paul Ryan said to us, Mr. Thomas, years ago, this is the Wisconsin economy right here, right in your class. Great, this is amazing.
This is it. You've seen it live. It's a little noisy in here now, but I think we're about ready to wrap it up.
All right. On that note, I got to head back to work. I know you guys are going to keep playing and having fun. Thank you, Mr. Thomas, for all you do for kids and preparing kids for future work. And John, great job going mobile. Everything went well. And on that note,
All right, take care. Thanks, Chris.